太陽が輝いていて、涼しい風が吹いている。自転車のチャイムがチリンチリンと聞こえる。桜がひらひら舞っている。この情景を家族にもいつか見せてあげたいな。
I was born and raised in a city abundant with clay. Greeted by a pot, I used to run and play. Native delicacy I remember in my mouth. Mangoes, sweet and juicy, gate of the south. Wheels turned, life changed. Feet keep pedaling from Digos to Chiba. New food, new culture, new scenery, new architecture. Busiest airport, home to Narita, the greater Tokyo area. Heartwarming greeting waves from the sea. Fairy tales in flesh, fantasy in reality. Deep waters, ocean tides, pierced by a great line connecting lives. Arms sprawling eaves the road. I wish they could see this. 1,000 leaves. But it seems impossible to take them here. Hence, I'll bring this place to their near. Chiba Building is situated along a playa superhighway. It is a 5-minute drive from the gateway of Digos City. Digos City is a sanctuary that creates a calming and meditative residential escape amid the buzz of the metropole. Named after Chiba Prefecture, where I live in Japan, it aims to bring my current home back to my hometown. The two kanji characters of Chiba translate to 1,000 leaves. This is reflected in this corrugated facade. This intensifies the character of the building and adds dynamism to the flow of the spaces. It creates a strong sense of movement and plays with light and views in the interior. Japanese architecture values functionality and simplicity. Thus, the building shows simple, gentle lines and clean white walls. The Japanese also believe that being close to the earth inspires peace and serenity. You are then welcomed with lush greeneries as you enter. The use of wood and stone cladding aims to bring the celebration of nature and craftsmanship. The entrance with a massive glazing mimics the patterns of a shoji screen. One of the things that this building has to overcome is the history of flooding in the area. You will notice that the building is elevated off the ground, done as a series of steps. Chiba is a prefecture with strong commercial and industrial sectors. Thus, the first 2 floors of the building are meant for commercial spaces. The ground floor is intended for commercial rentable spaces. The reception area welcomes you with double-height ceiling, giving a high and massive entrance despite its small area. Every time we change levels, we are getting a little further into the more private areas of the building. The second floor is for the lodging rooms with varying scales and shapes. The interior design of the lodging rooms highlights the use of low-profile furniture, suggesting that the space is handcrafted and down-to-earth. Muji is the overall theme of the rooms, making the use of wood as the only accent of the space. While the lodging rooms are named after the top 10 cities of Chiba according to the number of populations, the third floor, which is the penthouse and the main private space of the building, is named after my very own city. As you walk through the front door, you will be greeted by a transitionary space that gives a sense of mystery and excitement. The Genkan. After that is a grandeur open-plan living, dining, and kitchen at the heart of the house, flooded by natural light. The double-height ceiling maximizes the feeling of light and space. The large areas of glazing allow the sunlight to drape over the material palette of whites and woods inside. The materiality of a Japanese space is always clean and humble, giving a cozy atmosphere to foster a feeling of well-being and home. The heart of the house is extended towards the deck, emphasizing the passion of Japanese for ease and seamless flow, as well as the need to be part of the surrounding. To secure a more generous and airier feel inside, one of the most defining features of this building is the 180 degrees panoramic view of the city with its surrounding foliage. It is a perfect place for a unique dining, lounging, and relaxing experience. Shaped around the idea of a Japan-inspired experience, this building is a restful haven for any person, family, or group of friends looking for an urban retreat or a social gathering home. And like 1,000 Leaves, which is a home for 1,000 families and 1,000 sceneries, this place will tell us 1,000 stories.